Hello, my love. Making you a little video. I might just send you the audio on this because I don't know that you really need to see me. But so grounding. Grounding is the best tool ever. And people just talk about grounding, but they don't really ever talk about what it is. So just like with electricity, and I have a whole class on this that I can send you. It's like an hour long, and it really talks about a lot more than I'm going to share with you today. But just like electricity, they talk about grounding electricity. They take it so that the current terminates into the earth, and then the earth can take it and do whatever it wants with it. But it makes it less dangerous because otherwise the circuit can overload. So it always needs to be grounded. That's just like our bodies. Our bodies are electromagnetic, and we need to ground our bodies because if we don't, we can get on overload and it causes pain, discomfort, disease, and can attach itself in, just really awful ways. It can really affect our mood, just everything. So I teach my clients to what they call affectionately called the dump. And what you do is you just put a grounding cord on you, on your tailbone, expand it out. I like to expand it out twice as big as my hips, so I make it big because the bigger it is, the faster you can ground, the more energy can be released. And then I send it all the way down to the earth. So, but you have to seal it up around your tailbone so that there's no leaks. You don't want energy leaks to get in or out. So seal it. Imagine it at your tailbone and then put a seal around it, however you want to do that. You can caulk it, you can tape it, you can glue it, you can nail it, you can do whatever you want. But just make sure it's sealed, and then take it all the way down to the center of the planet to terminate onto something earthy. I terminate into the tree of life, the root system of the tree of life, because you can't get earthier than that. So, but you can terminate on anything. Just, I don't recommend water, terminating into water, or even fire or crystals. You want to just find some earth, some solid dirt, or some roots, or something that's just really grounding for you. And so you terminate there and then make sure that's sealed up because you don't want air to get in. And then I always, we have 4 ways that we receive information. We see, we hear, we feel, we know. So I always do a little ping, ping, and then sometimes I see it and sometimes I just know that it's taut. You want it taut. So you don't want like a loosey-goosey grounding cord. Anyway, so you make sure it's taut, and then you just say these are the magic words. I release all the energy, all the foreign energy that has served its purpose and is ready to return to source. That allows all the energy that is not organic to you to be released, and you're commanding that it be returned to source. So you're recycling the energy, regenerating the energy. So that is the magic phrase. I command all foreign energy that has served its purpose and is ready to return to source. I release all that. Then you can release lower density energies, and I don't know if you know what those are, but there's a scale, and I can send it to you. David Hawkins has them, but they're emotional frequency scale, where like love and peace and calm are at the top, and shame and anger and guilt, all those negative energies are at the bottom. You want to dump all those lower energies, lower density energies. They don't serve you. You can feel them if you want, but I just release them. Then you release whatever comes up for you. You should be able to feel this releasing out of your body. And then you may see or feel colors. I know sometimes there's colors, and because energy comes in colors for me. And so I'll release the different colors. Or like if something comes up, like when I was grounding your ankle, I heard disappointment and resentment a couple times. So that told me that it needs to be released. So that's the grounding process. Do that every morning, and I like to do it at the end of every day. Ground other people's energy, because you pick up energy from all kinds of other people. You don't want to really carry that around either. So ground that, and then use the same exact process to ground whatever pain you're having in your body. So I suffer from a lot of phlegm and allergies. So in my digestive system. So in the morning, I place like a transparent bubble on my reading screen, and your reading screen is this your sixth eye, your third eye, your sixth chakra is really the center of your head. So if you put your fingers right here above your ears, that's the center of your head. So you want to have your attention there. Like, just think of the center of your head like an auditorium, like a movie theater. And then your third eye, right in between your eyebrows, is the screen, the movie screen. So if you're sitting in the middle of your head and you're looking up at your third eye, that's your reading screen. That's where you'll see things. And that's your neutral point. It's a very powerful point to have your attention directed there during your meditations, especially if you're trying to create or manifest or do any sort of healing. Also, a very powerful point. So you want to sit with your attention on your reading screen, create a transparent bubble on the reading screen, put a grounding cord on that, and again, make it as wide as you want. Send this big, huge grounding cord all the way to the center of the earth. Make sure that it lands into some sort of earthy termination point. Seal it up at both ends. And then say the exact same things. I release all the foreign energy that has served its purpose and is ready to return to source. I release other people's energies. I release, now if it's some sort of illness or sickness, I always release inflammation, because 99% of the time things are caused by inflammation. And I release whatever else my symptom is. So if you're having the swelling, that would be inflammation. So I don't know that you really need to say swelling. You're releasing the inflammation, but you want to release other people's energies. You want to release any emotions that are trapped there. And if it's some sort of body system, you can also release ancestral energy, because sometimes it's in our body, stuff that's handed down from generation to generation. But be prepared, if you release ancestral energy, it can really take a long time. So you let that go, release all that down the grounding cord, and then when you're complete, then you envision a big golden sun above that bubble, and you can fill it with whatever you want. You can fill it with perfect health, with flexibility, or you can just have the energy of the sun, which is super powerful. And once you see the sun is really big and swollen, full of that beautiful golden solar energy, you bring that into the bubble, and you bring the bubble up to the frequency of gold. And you see the entire bubble. See, feel, hear, know that the entire bubble is gold. And then once that's complete, then you blow it up. I like to snap my fingers, just like dynamite, kaboom, or you could see dynamite underneath it and it blows it up. When you blow it up, you've set it. So you released all this energy, and now you're blowing it up so that no new energy can come in. And it's going to stay in this golden frequency, which is a high state of frequency. But energy is like brushing your teeth. You don't just brush your teeth and go, okay, I'm done. I brushed my teeth. I never have to brush my teeth again. Clearing your energy is like brushing your teeth. It's every day you pick up more energy. So every day you need to do an energy clearing. And every day you just do the same thing over and over and over. The first few times you do it, a lot of energy can be released. It can take a lot longer. And then as you do it on a regular basis, it's more maintenance, so it happens a lot quicker. So those are the basics to get started. And let me know if you have any questions. Good luck.